So what are the signs that maybe outsourced marketing might be something you need to consider? Well, the first thing is, I guess the simple one, is that you start running out of time to do all the things that you want to do, or even the simple things. Your newsletter isn't going out on time. You don't know where you're ranking against your competitors on Google. You know you're running ads, but you don't know which ones are the right ones or the best ones. So that time factor is probably the number one driver. You know you should be doing these things. You know you should be getting the case study out there and pumping it out on LinkedIn and targeting specific prospects, but it's just not happening. The second, I guess, sign is that your marketing is just busy work, that you're doing a whole lot of stuff, but it really isn't consolidated in and isn't being delivered as part of a full marketing strategy. So developing a plan, not only for the marketing activity itself, but what services are you offering to what markets, and how are you connecting with those markets? How are you running campaigns for each of those markets or products or services that you're offering, and how is that all fitting in together and then connecting to revenue goals, which is what it's all about. The third sign is around, I guess it's more around KPIs and return on investment. So we see a lot of clients that are doing marketing work, running campaigns, but they're not really measuring their return on investment either at a campaign level or at a top line marketing level against revenue growth and attribution of revenue against that the marketing spend. And the fourth sign is that you're running reports, but you don't know what those reports are really driving. You're looking at numbers on a page. It might be Google Analytics, or you might be looking at Google Search Console or your ads analytics, but it's about how you use those reports and the data in those reports to optimize what you're doing in terms of the marketing function. The fifth sign is that you've always had a marketing manager and you've always had an agency, and that's just the way that it's been. And now you should be able to get all of that whole marketing manager and agency function, all the way from strategy to deliverable and result reporting in one team. The sixth reason or sign that you need to outsource your marketing is that you're just turning over marketing managers. So we see a lot of clients who, on their third or their fourth marketing manager, the marketing ad says, we want someone who can do all these things, run Google ads, do socials, put out newsletters. But typically there's no strategic capability. A lot of the time, not the level of strategic capability, within that marketing person that the business needs to be able to take it forward. So, to fill that gap, the client goes out to a consultant or goes out to the agency, and oftentimes is left wanting. So the outsourced marketing firm, the outsourced marketing consultant, they're driven by strategy. And so rather than spending money on spending 70 to 90 grand or 100 grand or whatever that is on a marketing manager, paying the agency to do the work and then putting your ads budget on top of that. It's looking at, first of all, setting goals, working out what those goals are going to be, and then the outsourced function, works with management to deliver, on that stuff.